Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with a makeup haul. Before I get really into it, I do need to mention one product that I bought because some people asked me for a review of it actually on Instagram. I purchased the Sephora Favorites Ultimate Travel Bag. There's no makeup in it per se, but it does have a lot of really good stuff in it. It has the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I did decide to swap that because I've used it before and I think it's just okay. The Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer, basically same thing. The Supergoop Everyday Sunscreen SPF 50. I do like Supergoop sunscreens. They're a little greasy, but especially for days out at the pool, they're great. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir, just a little miniature size, which is still like $18 if you buy it, which is really nice, but sometimes the sprayer screws up on that. The Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil, I did swap that. I prefer the light argan oil specifically because the regular one's a little heavy for my oily skin. The Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm, I did swap that, and I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going through one right now. And it's going to take me forever, but it is a really good eye cream. The La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant in Sport Luxe. I used it for the first time today actually because I just ran out of my other deodorant, so we shall see what I think of it. But I am really curious to try more natural deodorants, at least for like the fall, winter, and spring when I'm not sweating profusely. But I tried it today, so I guess we'll see how that goes. It has a little sample of the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, which does smell really good. I was hyped up to believe that it smelled like friggin' awesomeness in a bottle, but not quite that good, but it does smell really nice. The Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil, and that sucker leaked on half my crap in that bag, because I'm sure I inserted a picture of it before now, but it came in like this little clear plastic bag. That stupid blue oil leaked everywhere. They need to seal that better. I haven't tried it yet because I've been kind of mad at it, but I do have it. And I lost literally like a fourth of it. That junk is expensive, please. And the Verb Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner, it came in like 2.3 ounce bottles, so it's definitely plenty to figure out how I want to use it. And the other Sephora thing I bought, I finally bought myself a full size of this. It is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Lip Oil in Pure Peach. I used up a mini of this earlier this year and fell in absolute love. So when I was buying stuff with some I bought a rebates that I had made, I decided to pick this up. Ooh, it smells so good. I like the Too Faced Peach scent. I know not everybody does, but I really do. Whew. So anyways, I did separate this up by where I got it from, not when I got it, so you guys gotta roll with me on that. I did pick up some stuff from CVS. This was actually in my current makeup bag, which I will be putting up a new one next week. But it is a CoverGirl lip gloss, Colorlicious lip gloss in Fruitylicious, I think is the name of it. It is gorgeous, so I'm in love with that. I haven't played with this yet, but I was so excited that my CVS had them out because my CVS doesn't normally carry Makeup Academy. It is the Metallic Eyeshadow Palettes. So I know these were like all the rage when they first came out, and then now nobody really talks about them. But I thought it looked really pretty, so I figured I had some CVS extra care bucks to spare, so I figured I would pick it up. It's not the best swatcher in the world, but I bet with a primer it would be amazing. But here it is up close, so hopefully that works out because it was $14, so it's not cheap. And literally just today I went to CVS to pick up some other stuff, and they put out an LA Girl display, like a full display. She literally just put it up yesterday, so I grabbed a couple of things because it's also inexpensive. It's really easy to get carried away, and thankfully I did not get super carried away because I totally could have. So I did pick up the HD Smoothing Face Primer. It's only half an ounce though, so I mean it's only like $3 or $4.99. I can't remember exactly which one. I did pick up the YouTube Famous Pro Concealer. Mine is in the shade, I don't know what it is, but it's like the lightest freaking shade, Porcelain, which I think once it is blended out will work fine for me. And I grabbed one of their mini eyeshadow palettes. They did have some of the bigger ones as well. and you are taped. So this is the iLux Mesmerizing Eyeshadow Palettes in Tranquilize. Just stick that there so I can throw it away later. So, this was also only like $3 or $4.99, which is really good for an eyeshadow palette in the drugstore these days. Unless your name is Wet n Wild. Well, those are pretty pigmented actually. Because it was those green shades that pulled me in. So that's the cream. Brown's kind of light, but especially for like a crease color, that will work totally fine. So, ooh, that was a pretty good find because I've never seen anybody talk about these. When people talk about LA Girl, I'm trying to say LA Colors, but no, it's LA Girl. They always talk about, you know, the face products, the concealer, the foundation, stuff like that. So, we shall see. I did grab a couple of things from Walmart. At some point or another, I grabbed this Hard Candy Color Correct concealer. It's the light peach one. Because I didn't want to spend the $28 on the Urban Decay Peach Concealer, even though I really liked it. So I decided to pick this up instead. And so far, I do like it. I mean, it's not as good as the Urban Decay one, honestly. But that's like $28, and this was like $5. And I had seen it get some good reviews. This color correcting display for Hard Candy is like hidden way in the back of my store, so it took a bit to find it. And my Walmart added a Milani display, and it was full of all the newer stuff that never shows up to my CVS, which made me so happy you would not believe. So they finally, I think, put out a shade of the foundation that I think will work for me. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in 00A Porcelain. I put a little bit of it on my face so that if it didn't work, I would take it back because I didn't want to get stuck with it and get all excited and then it's still like 3 shades too dark. But no, this is actually probably going to work. I'm so happy. Like, they not only had the foundations, but they had all the super light shades that they put out more recently. Not super light, let's be honest, but the lighter shades. Because remember their original 001 shade was like orange on all the fair people? And I also found the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And I know I have a bunch of everything, but definitely a bunch of foundations and setting sprays, but these were 2 that I've been really wanting to try, and when I saw a full display, I snatched them both up, and thank God I did, because when I went to Walmart just the other day, I picked these up like a week or so ago, this was out. So, I'm actually quite glad I snatched it up. Some stuff from Walgreens. I actually have a lot of L'Oreal from Walgreens. But I was going through my stuff, seeing like, okay, for the next full face one brand tutorial, what do I have already in a foundation? Because despite me buying this, I don't need to be buying anymore. And I have a couple of L'Oreal ones. I had stuff to choose from, so I started picking up some of the L'Oreal stuff. So I did pick up the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. This is in whatever the heck the lightest shade is, because I had to kind of hunt for this. I don't know. But it was in the right display, and it looks like it will work nicely for under my eyes. I picked up a L'Oreal True Match powder in W1, which is my shade in the True Match line. I haven't totally decided on an eye look yet, so I did pick this up, but I'm not totally decided yet. It's kind of where I'm getting stuck on what I want to do exactly, but I love eyeshadow, so that doesn't surprise me. But this is one of the Colory shadows in Teal Couture. So those little mono singles. That's the same damn thing twice. Why did they do that? But I heard good things about these. I just never picked them up when they first came out. And now they have those metallic shadows that I'm trying to decide, do I want to base my look on this? It's pretty pigmented, but not as much as I wanted. Do I want to base my look on this, or do I want to get one of the newer ones? You can build it up though. I was thinking that was going to be more pigmented because I remember when Tati was swatching these back when they first came out, she was oohing and ahhing all over them, but she probably got them for free, which makes it a lot easier to ooh and ah over them. And I did grab an L'Oreal Infallible Paints liquid eyeliner in Black Party because I don't have any L'Oreal eyeliners. 2 other kind of random things I picked up. I've been looking at the Neutrogena line too. I picked up a Healthy Skin Blush in Flushed. just this nice bright pop of color, and these are super soft. Like, I had no idea. And quite pigmented too, although a little annoying to blend, which as I can see, because there's like a big streak in the middle, so I will have to be careful about that. And I've used this before actually, so it is a Moisture Smooth Color Stick in the shade Bright Berry. These are more pigmented than I was expecting, because that's like 2 swipes, so really happy with this. We shall see about the blush. Maybe with maybe with a brush it will blend better. And finally, I have some stuff from Ulta. I bought all this with Ibotta rebates back too, which if you are not doing Ibotta, it's where I'm not sponsored or anything, by the way, but it's an app on your phone where you buy the certain things that they have up on there for rebates back, and then you scan your receipt, and then you scan the barcode on the items, and then you get rebates back, and it can go into like your PayPal account, which these days you can use PayPal on pretty much any random website, and some stores actually take PayPal now. Like, I know Dollar General will let you use your PayPal account, but it's really cool. So if you're not signed up for it already and you're willing to put in a little bit of extra work when you grocery shop by grabbing the brands that they want you to grab that week, it's really worth it. Anyways, this is actually like 2 different Ulta hauls that I didn't pay anything for, by the way. That's why it's really cool. I did decide to pick up another Body Shop Tea Tree Toner. I'm almost out of mine, and this is my 3rd bottle. I really love this stuff. I picked this up initially when I was just about out of brush cleanser. I was using a Dr. Bronner's bar of soap, but if you saw my empties, I have since finished that. So I'm now working on the Pure Castile Soap Liquid in Peppermint. I do slightly prefer the liquid, and I definitely prefer the peppermint to the lavender one that I had. Although the lavender scent wasn't that bad. I usually hate lavender. I picked up a NYX Primal Color eyeshadow in Hot Fuchsia. I love these eyeshadows. I actually hit pan on my Hot Red one, but this was a pretty color that I did not have, and I don't think I have too many fuchsia shades in my collection, so I felt okay getting it. I am about ready to wipe down. And I finally picked up the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics, and you guys, this is really good. Because you always think, oh, it's just BH Cosmetics, it's probably not anything special. It really is. It does come with a mirror, but we will not fool with that too much. I have worn this a couple of times already. If on my Instagram I've shown a couple of looks that I've done. These are really pretty shades. If you already own the regular one, you don't need this one. But if you do like these kind of warm, peachy, plummy type tones, and you don't already own the original one, this is a really nice addition to your collection. It comes with all these highlights on the bottom. I've used this highlight as an eyeshadow, and I would use this one as an eyeshadow too, but the rest of these, depending on how light I use them, I can use them on my face. This is the only one that I'm not sure of, but I will try it. But I've really been enjoying this palette, and I'm not a super neutral type of person, but if I'm gonna do neutrals, I do like the more peachy, plummy type stuff a lot of the time. That's why the Naked 3 is one of my favorite palettes. I really like that palette, you guys. If you want to see like a full review or anything like that, let me know, but a lot of people have done them already, so I understand if you don't. Oh, this was something. I apparently purchased oh, I remember this. Do I have the other stuff in here from that? Okay, I apparently do not, so I might have to insert a couple of things in here. And I just got pink all over the freaking packaging. No wonder they changed the packaging. It stains like a mofo. But at some point, this was also done with Ibotta. I did a Sephora order where I picked up a couple, I don't know what's in here, I can edit. So I forgot some stuff from Sephora that I ordered. Also with Ibotta stuff, because I'm cheap like that. But I was actually scouring the sales section, and a bunch of Urban Decay and Estee Edit stuff had popped up because they discontinued the Estee Edit line, and Urban Decay discounts their limited edition stuff all the time. But first, they did change the packaging of the makeup setting sprays and added a couple of them apparently. I got pink all over this, and it makes me mad. I see why they changed the packaging, but I picked up a D-Slick makeup setting spray for like half price. I think I paid $18 for it. I have it pulled up on my thing right now. But yeah. And this is actually still for sale for apparently $27.30, which is what I paid for it too. But it's the Jean-Michel Basquiat palette. I picked up the colorful one. And these are really nice shades, so if you were interested in it, but you didn't want to pay full price for it, maybe give it a check out. I will say this purple Neo is not quite as good as it could be. Like, you would think it's gonna swatch well, but it really doesn't. So be prepared to just use that as like an outer corner shade probably, but everything else in here is great, so there's that. And I had been wanting to get one of these for a while because I tried a sample of it and really loved it. And then when I saw that A, they were discontinuing the entire line, and B, that this was on sale for like half off, I grabbed it. It is the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. So it's basically just like a pore filler. This is what it looks like. It is a full size, so it's got plenty of product in there. It makes me sad they discontinued this line because the products in it, some of them were actually really good. Like, I really love the eye cream. The double-ended eyeliners were really nice, but it kind of flopped. So, and finally, just a couple of more things from Ulta. Let's see. We have a couple of masks, like I need more masks, but you know me. The BioBell that I got in my BoxyCharm last month, their masks are apparently available at Ulta, so I grabbed two that I had never tried. I didn't get to try. This is a happy hour one, which is like a wine-based mask, and this one is a hashtag decadence, which has like chocolate and acai berry and stuff like that in it. A whole bunch of good stuff for your skin. I grabbed this to try out for the channel. This is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Gel Liquid Lipstick in 145 Gelbird. So, yeah, I definitely picked like, you know, the navy color, but that's just me. I really love the serum, the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. It is stupidly expensive though. So instead of buying the $67 full size, I bought a $28 kit, which also came with the Quick Fix Mist, which is apparently either like a refreshing mist or you can even set makeup, and the Shiseido Ibuki Beauty Sleeping Mask. So I thought that was a really good deal because that thing right there alone is worth about $28 in pure product. And finally, yes, finally, I decided not to buy the Urban Decay Naked Heat, at least not at this time, because I can easily dupe those shades in my gigantic hoard of a makeup collection. I'm interested in this eyeliner. So it is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline. Just this beautiful shade that for an eyeliner, I don't have anything else like it. And I personally really love this formula. It stays in it does stay in my waterline. So I felt okay splurging on it when I had my Ibotta rebate stuff. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.